up, y'all? What's poppin'? This D. About to react to this video about Impressive. This is Megan Thee Stallion's friends hint that Tory Lanez targeted her and Jay-Z jealous over Beyonce. What is going on in these streets? I did see a headline about Megan Thee Stallion getting shot or something. I was like, what the hell? And I clicked on it and they said something about her getting shot in the foot. And I was like, what? Didn't know that Tory Lanez was the one who shot her or targeted her. I don't know what the hell is going on, but we're about to find out. Let's watch. Because I also heard that he went to jail. Did he go to jail for shooting her?
Welcome to the Impressive channel. Megan Thee Stallion finally addressed the incident that involved her and Tory Lanez. If you don't know, Megan was partying with Tory Lanez at Kylie Jenner's pool party, and Megan and Tory left the party together in his SUV. Now, according to TMZ, witnesses claim that there was an argument that happened in the SUV, and someone fired shots, and the vehicle took off. And this led to Tory being arrested and Megan being injured. Now, the details in this story were unclear at first because we didn't know who shot those shots and we didn't know who wounded Megan's foot. All we knew is Tory was arrested for having a concealed weapon and Megan was hospitalized for a foot injury. But when the police pulled Tory and Megan over, only 3 people got out of the SUV. And that was Megan, Tory, and Megan's best friend, Kelsey. Now, in the video, you can see Megan limping with her bloody foot, and you could also see her best friend, Kelsey, and Tory Lanez laying on the ground, and they later on were handcuffed. Now, some people started saying that Megan was the one arrested amongst the 3 of them. However, Megan denied it and said that she was in fact the victim in this whole situation. She said the narrative that is being reported about Sunday morning's events are inaccurate, and I like to set the record straight. On Sunday morning, I suffered gunshot wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with the intention to physically harm me. I was never arrested. The police officers drove me to the hospital where I underwent surgery to remove the bullets. I'm incredibly grateful to be alive and that I'm expected to make a full recovery. But it was important for me to clarify the details about this traumatic night. I'm currently focused on my recovery so I can return back to my life and back to making music as soon as possible. She also said in her caption, I was never arrested. The whole experience was an eye-opener and a blessing in disguise.
As they always are.
It took this experience for me to learn how to protect my energy.
Come on, energy.
So that was Megan's statement, and she released this to clear up her image because people assumed that she also was implicated in this whole mess. However, she claims that she is the victim. And what I find very interesting is she said that she was the one who was shot. And the question is ringing in my mind, who on earth would target her? Who shot her? She didn't say who, but I did find it very peculiar when Megan's best friend Kelsey spoke up and said this on Instagram. I want to clear up the rumors that I shot Megan. I wasn't the one with the gun and would never do something like that. However, I was present.
So Tory had the gun.
Kelsey, who was also
maybe he
in the
did
car,
on
said
accident.
that she didn't shoot Megan. So this only leaves one other person. A lot of fingers are pointing to Tory, but neither Megan or Kelsey mentioned Tory's name. It seems as if Megan is trying to cover up something because when the incident happened, she didn't say that she was shot. According to TMZ, she said her foot was injured by broken glass. So maybe she covered up the real reason why her foot was injured to protect someone. But now that she's speaking out, people are starting to speculate that the 5'3" rapper Daystar, also known as Tory Lanez, was the one who shot her. And Megan Thee Stallion's producer,
why she have to call him the 5'3"?
And deleted this tweet and said, Tory Lanez, count your days. He also tweeted this in response to some of the theories that Tory was defending Megan. He said, I hope y'all don't believe he was defending her. That is a BS story.
Oh, well, there we go.
So all the fingers are pointing to Tory Lanez in this situation. Even though it wasn't confirmed that Tory Lanez targeted Megan, it's pretty obvious that he was the culprit. And even though he hasn't been reported to the police just yet, he's not going to be able to live this down. He already has a gun charge and a drug charge on his record. So he caught a felony charge over this latest incident because he wasn't supposed to carry a concealed weapon in the state of California. And all of this can affect his citizenship in the U.S. because he is originally from Canada. And for him to catch two serious charges, is not a good look for him at all, and it will affect his standing in the U.S.
Oh, damn.
Tory now has a target on his back, and he's not going to be able to comfortably move in the industry because he messed with one of Jay-Z's artists. So things are not going to be looking good for Tory, but he has to pay the consequences for his actions.
Right, supposed to be shooting niggas in Meg's feet. What the fuck?
Hurt Megan. And I know this is an eye-opening moment for Megan because I've been saying that Megan needs to be careful of who she hangs out with. Even her hairstylist said this on his Instagram story. Megan around too many fake people that just want to be around ain't no real stuff, and people not built like me at all. People know what's really real and genuine, but and then he paused and put a facepalm emoji and a walking away emoji. So Jonathan even knows that Megan is hanging around the wrong crowd. But I think this whole incident was a true wake-up call to Megan, and I'm really glad that she's okay. Now, I want to move on and talk about something that I found rather interesting. The rapper Bun B was on a podcast called The Nostalgia Mixtape, and he recalled the time when he worked with Beyonce on her song Check Up On It. He was at the video shoot, and he was chilling around with his guys, and Jay-Z made a call and said that Bun B and his friends had to stay away from Beyonce.
And so we're on the set and we're filming the video. And if you look at the video, there's a lot of kind of skimpy outfits. Right. And Queenie's there also. So it's not like I'm like sitting there salivating over another woman. But we're like, yo, this is crazy. Beyonce dancing in this short skirt, and then she's dancing in like a bikini.
Right.
So we're on the set of the video. And obviously there's a lot of single men in the room. There's a lot of single men in there. And they're all just staring at Beyonce dancing, like, in kind of in awe, you know? Because none of us have ever really been this close to her as the full-fledged superstar that she is now.
Yeah.
Right? While all of this is happening, while they're dancing, I think this is during the scene with the chairs. So it's like her and several other girls, and they all have these short skirts on or dresses, whatever, and they're all dancing seductively on the chair. They've got a leg up on the chair so you can kind of see the thigh and maybe a little bit of butt if you're staring hard enough. And Jay-Z calls and talks to one of her assistants. If I had to guess, it would be her cousin Angie that he would have talked to, because Angie has always been the right hand to Beyonce. And he's like, yeah, how's the video going? Oh, it's going good. Are the guys there? Yeah, they're there. You know, it's them and some of their homies. And we're all of the guys that are with us are the only men there. And well, let's say this. There were other men there, but they weren't straight.
Sure.
So he's like, wait a minute, how many dudes are there? And so she's like, oh, it's about 9 or 10 guys, I guess, over there. Where are they now? They're near the soundstage. They're kind of watching, watching her film. What is she wearing? They describe the outfit. He's like, yo, clear the room.
Wow.
So they immediately come over to us. And they kick all of us out and send us up to our dressing rooms.
Wow.
And we're told to stay there until we have to shoot.
Okay.
We're not allowed to watch Beyonce dance anymore in the video.
Nobody else is allowed on the set. If they're in the building, that's fine, but there's nobody else allowed in here.
And so I guess Beyonce gets wind of the call. She comes up and she apologizes to us for having I'm so sorry you guys had to leave the room, but Jay's not comfortable. And we're like, no, we understand fully, right? we're like, no, it's no problem. We're happy to be here.
Right.
But from my point of view, I don't give a shit about none of that. I'm really in awe of watching Beyonce shoot a video. And the main thing we're in awe of is the work ethic.
What the hell?
But she was very gracious about everything. And we totally understood why. Jay was like, yo, I don't need these guys looking at my woman like this. Again, these are the very early stages of their relationship.
Right.
And so the video comes out and everything, and of course I'm blowing smoke and it's baller. And I remember asking Hov about it. He was like, yeah, man, I'm not finna have y'all looking at my girl like that. He was like, I called, I was like, who's in there? What are they doing? And what she got on? And when I realized what she had on, y'all had to go. know. And it's again, this is
we all saw it on the
really
video.
a tribute to her work ethic, her talent, and also Jay's forward thinking that he's realizing he's got the hottest chick in the game wearing his chain.
Right. Now, I thought this story was interesting because it kind of revealed how insecure Jay-Z was about other men.
Those are the men who cheat, by the way.
And
the most
time,
insecure ones.
like Bun B said, Jay-Z and Beyonce were in the early stages of their relationship. I think they were probably dating for about 2 years at the time. But Beyonce was that deal. She was the hottest singer in the game around that time. And Jay-Z finally hit the jackpot with her. And he didn't want to risk losing her to another man. And it's interesting because before Jay-Z dated Beyonce, it seemed as if he was scouting for an R&B girl to be in a relationship with. In fact, it was rumored that he had a little thing going on with Brandy.
All right. Jay-Z's video is like across the way, so it's cool for him to come visit. I'm happy he's here. Too bad I can't be in the video.
You can.
Also, Jay-Z allegedly had a relationship with Aaliyah. But around this time, Jay-Z was still in his Playboy phase and he wasn't really ready to claim anybody. So Aaliyah moved on and started to date his business partner, Damon Dash. And this was a sore spot for Jay-Z. So when he started dating Beyonce, he became a little possessive because he didn't want Beyonce to be whisked away by another man. And obviously this was Jay-Z's insecurities at work, and he didn't want Beyonce to leave him and cheat on him the way he was cheating on her.
Period.
But I thought that whole story Bun B told was funny. Anyway, tell me what y'all think.
Impressive, she is hilarious. Listen, let me just tell y'all this. Dudes who be cheating, who are serial cheaters, these are the most insecure dudes ever. Like, they are very insecure, which is why they need to use all these various different women to try to validate themselves. They want to feel worthy and wanted. It's like, oh yeah, I'm the man, I can fuck this bitch and that bitch. They're trying so desperately to feel better about themselves. So if you ever get cheated on out there, ladies, just know you're dealing with somebody who's really insecure. They got deep rooted issues. So just don't take it personal. Just move along to somebody else who will treat you better. But anyway, I bring that up because look at how insecure he was. Just them guys being on set, like, what the fuck? He in the goddamn video. Why he can't be right there until he gets filmed? That's so fucking extra. And it's like, you acting like we're not gonna all see this anyway. This isn't any exclusive footage. Like, it's gonna be on the music video that we all have access to. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, but it makes sense, that he's insecure. I ain't surprised. Anyway, Meg, she needs to, definitely clear her circle. If she's around niggas who is trying to shoot at her and shit, then yeah, move along, sis. Don't know why Tory would shoot you in the foot. This is a very weird story, but, doesn't surprise me. Very, very weird things take place in Hollywood with, these artists and shit. It's a lot going on, so, I'm not surprised, but maybe some things will come out. We will see. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!